The National Cotton Council leadership delegation has just returned from a trip to China. Shane Stephens, chairman of the National Cotton Council of America, joining us live by telephone this morning to talk about this trip. Shane, welcome to our program.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. Now, the delegation toured a lot of different areas of fields and mills. Talk about what you saw and some of the things that you took away.
Okay, well, first, the delegation exchanges were part of a memorandum of understanding established in 2006 between the National Cotton Council and the China Cotton Association. The primary purpose of these exchanges is to better acquaint U.S. cotton industry leaders with the China cotton situation, the production, warehousing, spinning, and textiles. We also are striving to improve communications with the China Cotton Association, which is the National Cotton Council's counterpart in China. And these exchanges provide an opportunity to share what our industry is doing to deliver the best possible product for our textile customers.
And those meetings with the China Cotton Association concluded, we are pleased to say, with an agreement. Tell us about that.
Yeah, at the conclusion of our meeting with the China Cotton Textile Association, the NCC and CCTA jointly signed a letter of intent to cultivate enhanced communications between our two organizations. We believe that there will be opportunities to jointly promote both U.S. raw cotton, U.S. manufactured yarn, as well as Chinese cotton in the overall effort of combating synthetic fiber competition while we increase global cotton demand.
What would you, Shane Stephens joining us here from the chairman of the Cotton Council, what would be one of the takeaways that you or the others that you talked about from in the tour group, their takeaway from this tour you just got back from?
Yeah, well, it was a week full of new experiences and learning opportunities, and there's a lot of takeaways. But first, I would say that there's a great appreciation by the Chinese for the U.S. cotton industry's efforts to reach out through these exchanges. And for spending time in their country in order to learn more about their industry and share about our industry. You know, having been on two of these exchanges, including the first one in 2006, I was impressed by how much more open and candid that our discussions have become through the years. You know, also, it was very reassuring to hear once again how U.S. cotton is considered to be the premier cotton to the Chinese mills. We recognize that this distinction was hard-earned and in the face of competition both from our other cotton-producing countries and from synthetic fibers. It will take continued hard work and diligence to maintain that reputation. I know I'm taking a little of your time, but I do want to say this as a personal just note from being there 10 years ago and leading this delegation.
Certainly. You
know, I know intellectually that the distance between China and the United States has not changed in the last 10 years. It's the same number of miles or kilometers that it was 10 years ago, but the distance in our understanding of each other's needs, our communication and our approach to business is much narrower today than it was 10 years ago. And I look forward to that improvement continuing.
Well said. Thank you very much. That is Shane Stephens you're hearing. He is chairman of the National Cotton Council, just returning from a trip to China.